Here. Go Clippers.
At the club with my friends, we wildin'. I'm a little TikTok too much.
I can feel.
Hey
I got it.
y'all,
All you gotta do is use
welcome
the fucking
back
key.
to What's Tea with Becky and the Gals.
I feel you.
Okay, and we
Hey
back to
y'all,
talk
hey.
to talk a little bit of shit tonight. Okay, we finna have a nigga bashing session. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, come on, cause I got some shit to say.
Well, I'm tired of talking about these niggas, please.
We ain't talking about these niggas. We just talking about people in general.
Let's talk
How
about Trump.
how
Uncle T, Big T.
That's it kind of goes with the topic a little bit. If you little, you probably insecure a little bit. But how was y'all week? How was your week, big dog?
My week, my week, my week has it's been good. I cried like maybe 10 times since Monday. I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday, and I, I guess I ain't really grieving no more because I started back eating. I gained the weight back, so I'm gonna start back grieving so I can lose the weight.
Girl, please.
So,
Talk
but other
about,
than that,
I guess
I'm
I'm not grieving
blessed.
no more. You're still grieving.
Yeah, I'm still grieving, but I'm eating now. I just found
Different
an appetite.
stage.
I'm trying to lose it again. Um, I passed my test. I got one more test to do to get
I
my
wish I
lab
had
appointment.
sound effects on here so I could put on the yeah.
Yeah. I ain't pregnant.
That's my daughter.
You what?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, I thought you said you was.
Girl, please. It wouldn't be for long.
Make it taste. Okay. What is it? How was your week, Max?
Oh, it's been a week from hell. You know, the week
How's
has been
it?
dragging. I just feel like my patience has just been tested this week. And you know,
This is it.
my bank account just ain't bank accounting how I wanted to do. But
Girl.
hey, I'm here.
I'm alive.
Tomorrow Friday. And I got some wine. That's all that matters.
I got the liquor.
What about you, ma'am?
My week. How was my week? Oh, my week. Mm-mm-mm. It started that Monday. Just I
Was
woke up
Monday
and,
in.
and had a surprise on
Surprise!
Monday. I woke up and my car was like, "See you later." So I had that surprise, and then yeah, I had therapy, and I found out that I'm gonna be off work for the next 2 weeks. But it's with pay, so it's great. But still, who want to be off work for 2 weeks? Like,
Big me
Okay. With pay. Like be
with
fucking for
pay.
real.
I
Is
will
that a
take
real
that in a
question?
heartbeat.
you know why y'all can say that?
No, you cannot have my
Cause y'all
charger.
in y'all own house.
You right. You right.
Uh-huh.
No, you cannot have it.
You
Yeah.
always welcome to come out here and
Yours.
keep me company,
Don't threaten me with a grand old time.
baby. I be looking for a reason to call off.
No,
Okay.
I ain't gonna let you call up.
Okay, girl, I can take my laptop with me.
We can get drunk on the clock.
I wanna go.
At the club with my friends, we be wild.
I wanna
No,
go.
but for real though, yeah.
No, I'm
But
sorry,
other
you
than
have to
that,
work.
Fuck
I
that job. Fuck some people.
I'm in
Ooh,
love this week. Next week I ain't gonna be in
I ain't in
I
love,
hope he
bitch.
I hope he watching this live too. While you saying that
love.
shit.
There you go, right there. No, I'm just
Oh,
playing. Hey, boo. I'm just playing.
He said, "Look, yeah, cause see who said that? Like, Lamont, I want to go on a vacation, but it's like I don't know if the vacation is going to vacation the way that I want the vacation. It looks like a couple's trip, and I don't want it to. I don't want to think that 'cause it's not. Ugh.
Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm going with the ballers.
You
And the
right,
shot
so that's all the
callers.
reason to go. Like what?
Okay, because you ain't gonna have to pay for shit. Like, be fucking for real.
What's the fun in that if I ain't having fun?
I mean, I always have fun with somebody else paying for it.
Bitch, it
I
ain't no
have the
fun.
most fun when somebody else paying for it.
Girl, if I stay here,
Okay,
motherfuckers
let
gonna pay
me
for gonna
sprinkle a
pay
few
for it.
dollars up on me, baby, and I'm gone. Put it up.
Motherfuckers gonna if I stay here, my whole weekend gonna be paid for. If I go, my whole week that gonna. It's just like, do I want to be in Chicago crying or do I want to be in Houston crying?
I
In
want to be
Houston,
used and crying.
No, it's just it just don't.
I be crying all in the section at the address, like and up with my
What's they had told me the amount that they was asking me for the section up in Chicago is like roughly around the amount that I'll be paying in Houston.
no, that amount that you told me for Chicago is double the amount for Houston.
That's for one bottle though. It's six of us. Why the fuck we gonna be just on one bottle? We're gonna be like three.
You can get it was like six of
Was
them,
that
yeah.
was it 3 bottles for Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Oh yeah, it was three bottles. It was
Bitch,
three bottles.
you ain't say that.
No, it's three
Get out.
bottles, and I get 10 free entries. 10 of my guests get in free. But I'll be damned if this be a repeat of Nipsey. I'm okay.
Oh, rest in peace to Nipsey. I miss that
No, if
place.
it's a repeat of Nipsey, we only had one bottle.
No, we didn't,
No,
girl. We
no,
had
we did
three.
not.
We did.
Girl, we
Yes.
had Hennessy and Casamigos and
Girl, I must have
champagne.
been drunk.
You think? You think?
All I
Over
remember,
there, dancing on 42 Doug and shit.
and that concludes West T with Becky. It's been
Girl,
a
cause we
real
was
nice
having a
show
grand
so
old
far.
time with her.
Grand
She
motherfucking time
she
with
like, my
42.
best friend. He little. I don't care. You're wrong. Stop drinking.
Hold on now, time out now. You ain't gonna get on here and be disrespectful like that, cause I ain't no alcoholic. Okay,
But
the
I
drink,
said,
the drink be having me. I don't be having to have a drink.
but I had said
Shit,
that if
but
I
got
do
a
go to
drink in our hand right
Houston,
now.
I wanted us to go to this place on that Friday on the 11th. They got a boat party on the 11th. It's an all black masquerade party. I said, ooh,
My man sitting up on that dress too.
and it's
Mine
all
right
black.
here.
I'm like, and the ticket's $45, and I'm like, this give me and my friends something to do. I said, let's see.
At the club with my friends, we be wild.
But what's name was giving me some things that I could do if I did stay in Chicago. I want to go to the Rage Room because I got a little aggression.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've been
we
wanting
can
to
do
go
that.
there.
And then I'm like, I had looked up what you was talking about, Ken's the pole dance. I had found the girl.
Okay.
And I was like, let me see. But I'm like, I don't want to accommodate other people, so whatever.
You sure wouldn't have to accommodate other people because you only got 4 friends.
I was talking about those 4 friends.
Why would
What
you
you mean?
accommodate
I
her?
mean, I already got the days off. Still.
But
We'll talk about when we got with this live.
okay. Anyways, we're talking about being insecure. Okay.
What do you think insecurities stem from? Do you think it's like a childhood thing that
Why
grows
you
into
why you
adulthood?
all in my notes? Because I was gonna say, do you think
Because we talked about
insecurity
this.
is insecurity a trauma response?
I think it is.
I feel like it can stem from anything though. It can stem from childhood trauma. It can stem from past relationships that whether that's friendships or boyfriend girlfriend. I feel like insecurity comes from anything, or just
But I
sometimes
feel like
it be really personal because
it's
what
like you ain't had that growing up, like somebody to give you those good affirmations, those I love yous, the beautifuls, and all that other stuff. It'll stem from that too.
yeah
It started when you're younger. And then
it
when you
started
get
at
to
home
school and you be dark skinned and then they be trying to talk about you in school and then you be like, well, no.
or in kindergarten with a bra on already. I mean,
Yeah, damn, in kindergarten?
yeah. See, this is my insecurities.
What?
This is why I got a breast reduction.
Damn.
But I agree. I do agree with you, best
What's the
friend.
word? Welcome to the show.
I do agree with you, best friend, that insecurities start. I feel like we instill certain things in our kids, and if we don't build that confidence up within them at a young age, as they get older, they start to seek validations from other places. So if we don't validate their needs already, they're gonna go out looking for it. And then when people call them out on little things, like their appearance, like with Eliza,
Yeah,
I look at Eliza, I already know what kids are gonna say about her, so I call those things out and say that's beautiful. You don't let nobody, tell you anything other than what I'm telling you. You're beautiful.
right.
If your teeth big, bitch, my daddy gave them to him. Ho, do you know yours?
Okay.
So,
Did
cause
your daddy come back
when
with the
we
milk
move
yet?
closer to the city, a lot of them kids don't know they did. All the kids out here know they did because they white and they live with them.
And all she got to do is ask them, did they daddy come back with the milk yet? And that's it.
So with my kids, what I tend to do now, because I struggle with my
Probably
own
send it.
insecurities, so I try to tell my kids every day, Elijah, you're very handsome, you're smart, you're brave. I'd say these things so he ain't gotta, question that shit. My mom already told me I'm the shit. So ain't nobody gonna, baby, you can't call my kids ugly and hurt their feelings. You probably could, but when they come home and tell me, I'm gonna boost it back up and I'm gonna tell them what to say when they go to school. That's probably why the school be calling me, but whatever.
Okay, because that's how even now, like my people be my family be calling my child chunky because he is my baby healthy baby he's very healthy, but they be like telling him he need to lose weight and stuff like that, like he's 6 years old, he's an active child. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, as a parent, I don't like, you shouldn't make certain comments to kids. I have to catch myself as well, whether I'm joking, and I'm always joking, but my kids may not take it as a joke. So I have to I have to be mindful of what I say because the bullying, I swear to God, on everything I love, the bullying always starts at home with your family. They be the
It
first people
Hmm.
sure
to pick
do.
on you. And I
I
never
think that's where I
understood that.
develop most of my insecurities from is at home because, like, even though I knew my mom loved me. I never grew up in a household where we said I love you, gave hugs, gave kisses, and stuff like that. And my mom worked third shift or she worked first shift. So she either wasn't there when I left for school or she was already asleep. So I never got to have a good day, be great, be amazing. So I make sure I keep that in the back of my mind. So I try. Now listen, I try not to yell at my kids in the morning, but they be playing with me, but I always still say, I love you and have a good day. And, when I do joke with them, like call them funny looking or you look like your daddy, stuff like that, I always come back and, still say, you're so handsome, you're so beautiful, stuff like that. To let them know, mommy was just playing with you because you was fucking with me, but you, real life, you is cute.
You is the shit, baby. Let me tell you, because you came out of,
Don't let nobody tell you you're not.
and when you came out of my, it was gold. The sprinkle came on you. As soon as you came out, it was like,
You got to charge it. You
Okay,
charge it
yeah,
for
that's
10
why I
seconds, Nyla.
definitely be trying to instill that in the mind. Like
you
we
got
we
to.
all got different body types, and just cause somebody say, and I watched that with even with my sister. Like growing up, people used to call my sister all type of names and all that because she was on the healthier side. We all got different body types.
I smack a bitch about mans.
Baby,
Hmm.
listen, I'm trying not to go to jail. That's all.
I wish a bitch would play with my. Oh,
But even when they do be like that, I just let my child know like your daddy is shaped a certain way, his people shaped a certain way, and your people on this end shaped a certain way. So you're gonna have a certain type of body type. It's just in your genetics. But at the same time, you're only 6 years old. You
and your
gonna
body
be
is
at
gonna
school
change.
exactly like
Our
Hmm.
kids should not be having to worry about those type of things
At this age, no.
at this age. But
At
kids are
all, but
cruel, and people are cruel, and the society puts so much pressure on these kids that it's like it's ridiculous. Like it's just so
what
unrealistic.
that was the other thing I'm gonna say. A lot of insecurities come from social media. Seeing
Mm-hmm.
that
everybody done got
too.
their bodies done. These niggas be
Girl,
like,
I
ooh,
heard
look
them.
at her,
I heard
woo,
them
woo,
pom poms
woo.
be dry after that surgery. So I pass.
Oh,
Them back shots
oh
don't be back
Jesus!
shots.
But yeah, because it's different. We didn't have like social media was just
Mhm.
becoming what it is now when we was coming up. So like we still got the chance to be a kid.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm
These
so glad
kids
we didn't have
nowadays,
social media because I was dusty as
I
fuck.
was just telling my sister,
baby,
talking to my
what?
sister, like, I wish my kids can experience having a house phone, someone picking up, hey, get off the phone, time for bed type shit.
Oh,
Bro, I'm
Like,
finna give me a house phone.
hello.
I'm finna throw away
Call me
my
back
phone.
on at 7 o'clock on my minutes free.
Bro,
right, like these kids, I feel like all the fun memories I have as being a child, these kids don't get because they be so wrapped up into shit, TikTok, Roblox, YouTube. Like they want to live them lifestyles instead of the fun ones we had because they think that shit fun.
but
Okay, because they don't even
we
play
had to
outside.
have
Like
fun.
what?
We had to have fun because one, I didn't have a cell phone, and two, my grandmother told me if I came in the house, I was staying in the house, so I had to stay outside and
And,
find me something
and
to
baby,
do.
you made the best of that time, baby.
And I
Cause
made the
what?
girl, because I made the best of my time, baby. Because you
The
never know
Baby,
that
they
we
be
bitch
the
was
gonna see
best,
me again.
we
the
was
best.
outside playing catch a girl, get a girl. What? We had time.
I
Girl, right
had
across the street, everything house, Freaky Friday. I was across the street. Yeah.
See,
Okay.
I ain't had none of that. I was very lonely. So I had me a nice little imaginary friend. We had a ball.
We're gonna talk about that afterwards.
when Thompson they couldn't come outside, I was with my imaginary friends too. We was walking around by ourselves.
I'm sorry. It was my grandma's fault. She just sheltered me, and then she didn't know when she let me loose.
That you was gonna be a wild girl.
Bitch, I was like a chihuahua. Bitch, I ain't know what to go.
I think when I got loose, I was only wild for a year though, and after that I was like, shit.
I wasn't
Let me
even
take my ass
wild.
to
I just
school.
wanted to stay outside more, and it wasn't even crazy because when I came outside, I didn't go nowhere but to Candace's house. I just went down the street.
And we still had a time.
I didn't
But
go
that's the
nowhere.
thing. Like they used to think I wanted to be outside. Y'all understand? I just want to go to this person's house and do the same thing I'm doing
Okay,
in
I
my
won't let
room.
on my
But I
best
wanted to,
friend's bed. Look at all these
and
dumbass
that's
Tweety post
it.
pictures and talk about the
Yes.
niggas on the block. That's it. I
That's
ain't gonna go nowhere.
it.
I
Like
ain't
I
gonna
don't
go
want to be outside for real. I just want to be at somebody else's. I'm kind of looking at my four walls. I want to look at somebody
nowhere.
else's
Okay,
four
girl, because
walls.
bitch, we didn't care how cold it was. We gonna sit on that porch.
Hmm.
We was gonna sit on the porch and watch the niggas on the block and talk shit.
And they be
That's
like, hey, y'all.
it.
I be like, hey.
That's
And
all I
and,
want
ma-
to be
and
saying,
make them
friends.
buy our liquor from the liquor store because they was older than us.
Okay, because the summer was always busting, baby.
Baby,
Okay.
Jesus, we had a time.
Ooh, a time was had. It didn't have us. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Hmm.
Them
ooh.
memories was great.
Oh, remember the police had stopped us and pat us down, Candace? Candace was scared as hell. Candace like, I ain't got nothing. That's just my. I'd never take this bitch on no type of crime.
Hey,
This
you
is how
can
they.
now. You can now. I do a drill now.
Oh man.
It's over with now.
Anywho, back to the
Back then,
inconvenience
nah,
and
you
things.
baby, look, I would have been singing like a canary.
Well,
Oh man, Candace. What the fuck, bro?
Bro, I was scared. I ain't,
yeah, I know you seem like canary because you told your grandma that I was the one down there fighting. Your grandma called my grandma. I'm like, it wasn't you.
I
It was
ain't
both
tell
of
her
us.
that.
Your grandma called my motherfucking grandma
Girl,
like,
she created her own narrative, baby, because I walked out the house
grandma, we
like,
was both down there
ah!
fighting. Why are you down there fighting?
She created her own narrative because I ain't say nothing.
I'm like,
I just
okay,
walked
grandma.
out the house like I got to go finish something. And she said, get your ass back here.
That was the time to. Who
Oh,
was I
Jesus.
talking to about that? You? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nigga or something. Maybe it was a nigga that was. It was you, Latrice. It was you. You was the nigga.
You was the
What?
nigga.
Have a nigga ever? Damn.
It was
You
a
was the
nigga.
nigga.
Cause I
Well,
feel like
damn.
whoever I was talking to, they was there. They knew what was going on. And it was Candace. I'm like, it had to be her. It was nobody else. Well, nobody else that I know that.
Yeah, we was just talking about a few weeks ago because you said you had seen a girl in the gas station.
Oh
So why
yeah,
you
but
just
I thought
why
the
you just
girl.
lie like that then, Candace?
I ain't even said nothing. But
I
anyway,
sure thought them hoes was gonna tear me up. I was like, man, I
baby,
need to
first
get
of
this.
all, they probably, well, I mean, how could you forget ass whooping like that? But still.
But it was one of me and like six of them. I had grabbed the Mr. Pure bottle, like I'm gonna
No,
crack
it
one of
was
these
it was three of
hoes.
them and it was two of us. But the thing was
I'm
like,
talking. I was at the gas station, girl, by my damn self. You will know what you
oh,
found.
Girl, if you'd have called me, I would have came.
Girl, it was Christmas or New Year's or
I
something.
don't care what day it was.
I was with your family. Kings.
No one. I ain't got family. Fuck family.
Family.
Family fuck my husband.
Ain't that right, family? Ain't that right, cuz? All right, back to
oh,
insecurity because we getting all off subject.
oh, right, okay. Right. So have a nigga ever showed y'all that they was insecure? You ever had to call a nigga, ma'am, please don't come on here starting your shit. Thank you. But anyways,
What happened?
That was Chaz.
that's the family.
That's the fact.
I just play. I love you, Bookie.
I had a man
No,
that was
have
like,
a nigga right. Have he ever showed you he was insecure and you had to check him like, baby, now look.
well,
Hell yeah.
yeah, he had took my phone. Remember, kids, we had to go get my phone back.
Girl, that
Shut the fuck up.
Megan, Elijah had us outside for like 2 hours trying to get this girl phone on the block.
I'm
And I'm
strong.
like, best friend, let's just leave it. Like, forget
He
it.
didn't have my phone all day. I
He could
want
cry
my
later.
phone.
And I'm sure he was crying.
He girl, but he had called me, bitch. He called me. He called me.
And he should have cried all motherfucking night.
Yeah, he cried all night after I had told him what I did.
Megan, you ain't got enough for burning them candles.
I got me a new lighter, hoe.
I feel
That's
like
why
when
I
men,
can.
I feel like when men they try to act like they're not insecure, or certain things don't bother them. When it does bother
That
you,
ego and that
Bye,
pride,
baby daddy.
it be
because
tearing them up.
all of us struggle with some type of insecurity, of our own. So before you talk about me, I'm gonna talk about myself because it ain't nothing that you can say about me that I can't say about myself.
Okay.
It ain't nothing that you can say about me that I ain't already heard. If you got something new to say about me, bring it to me so I can laugh. But then watch me cut your ass up. Now I'm finna bury your old ass granny. That old slave bitch.
Dig
Oh
up and sit on a
man.
porch.
Let me stop for a
Oh
motherfucker. They gonna
man.
bring up my cause then the bitch I'm gonna have to.
Oh man.
So I got to tread lightly now because the bitch might be like, that black eye. I'm gonna have to go to jail. I hate that for me.
Shit, I'm 10 years in. I could talk my shit down.
Yeah, I had an insecure moment. This was that this week. Yeah, that was. Let me see how many views on.
I feel like,
Before
I feel like before you even speak on that, I feel like sometimes men create drama like amongst their women. They make up imaginary shit to see how it's gonna affect us. Like a nigga could be like,
Mhm.
you can fuck with a nigga, and
Mhm.
he could be like, shit,
Mhm.
what you ain't gonna do the next bitch? Well, it ain't even no bitch, ain't even the next bitch. I'm the only bitch, but you trying to make me feel some type of way, trying to make me,
Baby, and you can't even
comply
make
to
me
you.
feel no type of way because I go tell you go let her do it.
They try to make it seem
Where she
like
at? Where she
you.
at?
They just people play mind games, and I'm a head doctor, so
They be
Okay,
trying. They be trying to be. I
and
can't say the word.
I
Manipulative.
just told a person that a few days ago, you want to play games, and I can show you who the game maker is. We can
okay.
play.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
We can play. You think you got the cheat codes, and I invented this shit.
Let's
So
speak about your insecure moment because I want to hear about this.
yeah. So I was on live. I was live one day, and I was speaking to my peoples because I hadn't been live in a minute. So I'm like, hey,
Hey,
I'm
go ahead.
sharing. And the first person that popped up
Yeah,
was
bye.
said
Say in
person.
person.
Said person had popped up and didn't say nothing but send me a text message like, who you looking for? What type of attention you're looking for? And I was like, all I did was say hey to the people. Like, I was speaking. I wasn't looking for no certain type of attention.
Right.
And that just let me know on the door, like, oh.
Oh, you didn't have an insecure moment. They had a moment.
Oh yeah, they had it was their moment, but it was inflicted on me. Like, don't try to inflict your insecurities off on me. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna
I
do
think
that.
I have done that as well. And I feel like if we don't heal from certain things and we bring our insecurities into a relationship or to anything in life, that it tarnished a lot of good things that we like. I didn't probably missed out on opportunities because of my insecurities, because I felt like I couldn't do it, or I wasn't enough, or I was just too afraid to do it because I
I
was
second
insecure about
that.
my own abilities to be able to complete a certain task or to be a certain way.
I definitely second that. I feel
Okay.
like I had wasted a lot of my years in my 20s because I've been so insecure. I done got comfortable in what I'm doing instead of what I know I can do, and it's like hindered my career path. Well, not I won't say hinder. It just
Slow
taking
it
me a little
down.
longer to get to where I know I could be because
Yeah,
Hmm.
cause
I'm
you
scared.
sometimes you right, you be scared and you don't want to step out on and be like, okay, take that leap of faith and go do what you feel like you want to do, or that's something that's gonna be beneficial for you because you're
But
scared. You
what
ain't
if
even.
we didn't have that? We speak about childhood. Now, again, I said it comes from childhood. Sometimes, for some people, everybody is different. If you don't instill certain things in kids at an early age, they won't be confident enough to even take those type of risks and things
Yeah,
like that, to
Well,
make
yeah,
mistakes.
and I agree because like even like with sports and stuff, how I let my kids try different things to figure out like what they want. I was never really given those opportunities. Like I did after school stuff, but it wasn't like oh, I want to try this. No, you ain't gonna stick with it, so you ain't for to waste my money type shit. Like I don't do that with my kids. You want to try it? All right, let's go. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not gonna but at least you tried it. At least you know what you don't like. Okay, let's
right.
move on to the next thing. It was like and then when I did try something and I wasn't good at, see, this is why I want to waste my money. Like,
That's not
or
a good
or
thing to say to a child. Like,
or when I become uninterested in it, like I already spent all this money, you got to stick with it. Like, no,
no,
this is not
yes,
for
you do.
me.
You do. You're gonna stick with it to the end of the program. You're gonna stick with it because my
That's
money.
that's a life lesson too. But
That's
It
a
wasn't,
life
but it wasn't
lesson.
even the end of the program. It was the next year, then the next year, then the next year. Like, why you
Oh
keep
no,
enrolling
honey.
me?
No, because kids change. They
baby, I
life
would
be
never
different.
sent. I would never took the letter home. I mean, back to school with me, I'd have ripped it up. They ain't even doing this program no more,
Because
mom.
now you just wasting your money because you want to waste your money to have something to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm putting my kids in boxing, and we're gonna see how that go. If they waste my $200, just whatever. I'm just dispute the charges anyway, but whatever.
I'm screaming.
Okay, but that's like when even like when I was doing like acting growing up, and I used to be like, okay, this is what I want to do, and I was being able
Oh,
to
I
be
remember
in
you
this
wanted to be an
program,
actress, little Tweety Bird.
girl, ooh, and I still know how to cry on cue. So if a nigga
Okay,
be
because
I
like,
bet
baby,
the fuck you do.
I'm gonna cry tonight.
you ever crashed so you wouldn't get in trouble with a nigga.
Hell
Girl,
yeah.
let me tell you how good of an actress I am. Right?
You can't
It
don't give
it
away
was
all the
I had
secrets
just
Okay,
came
now.
from
she's finna get
Don't
hurt.
don't give away all the
Megan. No,
secrets,
look,
G.
listen.
She
I'm
just
finna,
gotta tell. It's
I'm
burning the
finna,
back of her
I'm
throat.
finna tell you.
Damn.
This is good. This is good though. It ain't about no nigga though, but this is good. I was coming from my I was in a play at the time, and baby, it was cold outside and there was some
Oh my
ice.
God, you finna tell this story?
Megan, I slipped, girl, and I was so embarrassed. I just started crying, girl, and they was like, "Oh my gosh, did you break your leg?" Girl, they was all around me. My teacher had took me home because he thought they was like, "Oh my gosh, we can't take her boot off because her foot swelling." Girl,
Girl, when she told me
baby,
this shit
my
10 years
parents should have
ago,
paid for that acting
15 years
class,
ago.
baby, because it was
That's sad.
what
That's
y'all would have
sad,
had a
Huey.
star of. I could have been on BMF right now. I would have been cashed off.
They still casting for extras.
No, I need to be a main character, baby.
I don't.
I'm not extra material.
I don't. Put me in the back.
Being a camera. Hey y'all. Y'all see me wave to y'all.
Y'all saw me do that little switch when I knew the camera was on me. I knew you was watching me. That's why. Thank you. I got my debut switching. What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That just threw me for a loop. What was the insecure moment that you ever had that you knew like, damn,
After I
you
had
had
my
to you
son.
ever had to check yourself like, now you know.
After I had my son. I think that was the most insecure time for me.
I think my insecure moment was when I was dating Dre best friend. We was walking up the stairs to his apartment. He like made a comment about my weight. It must have really like unset. It must really have bothered me because I text him and like I'm going through this and you're gonna make a comment about my weight. Where I was crying and
What?
everything. Yes, he was like, I was just joking. I'm like, don't play with me like.
I know I'm a little big around the back, but you ain't
Okay,
gotta
I know
tell
I'm a
me.
little hippie, wide and all outside, but don't do all that. Girl, yeah, yeah, I was man, I was man. And then after I had Elijah, cause my stretch marks, I didn't have stretch marks with Elijah, but with Eliza,
That second
she
child
gave me
do
those
it to
baby,
you every
she gave me
time.
skid marks everywhere. I'm like,
It was the first one for me.
but
No, that
my
second
at the time,
one, Nyla did me right. Nazia said, "Fuck you, bitch."
oh,
Mm.
every time. But my at the time, my partner at that time, they they was cool. So they was like, no, we gonna don't be worried about all that, like and things like that. But I was like, it's your fault anyway.
So you better love it, motherfucker.
He had
Okay.
told me,
Ain't these your kids? Ain't these your
Shit.
kids?
That's probably why I don't get along with my baby daddy now. Cause bitch, you did this shit to me.
I don't get along with my baby daddy for other reasons, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of, but um, I just feel like an insecure moment that I had was I don't know why it's crazy, but with said person that I was dating last year,
mm-hmm,
little short light skinned dude,
little
that's a
leprechaun.
good man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good man, Savannah. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
nigga. He brought up so many insecurities in me. It was so ridiculous. Like the bitch just I don't know. Little people reflect a lot of insecurities off on you. I swear to God. Like that's why I don't date nobody that's my height or smaller. Like
I understand. I understand where you come
cause you
from.
cause you
Cause
small,
you
you wanna
already facing
inflict
your own
your insecurities
insecurities.
off on me. Yeah, like it was crazy. Like now
Yeah.
that I look back on that, I be like, wow.
You know what's one thing I'm insecure about? My voice. I hate it. I hate it.
Why?
I hate it. If I have to record myself and they say listen to it, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even. I don't care if I fucked up every
I think
word.
that's with anybody though. Like I swear to God, if you
No,
I
listen
some
do
people
to
too.
like their speaking voice. Some people like. I don't like my voice
Mm-mm.
because if once it carries and two it's deep. So like
girl,
growing
trust
up,
you don't sound like Glorilla. You all right.
but no, growing up, girl. Like I really think this deep voice running my family because some. Oh, I love my grandma so bad. I cussed that nigga out so bad. He was like, "Who was that nigga that answered the phone?" I said, "Nigga, that's my fucking grandma." He was like, "Oh my bitch."
Well, what now? Why they play with her too much? Why?
Oh
Girl,
shit.
I was.
And she should have came and snatched the phone from you too.
I cussed his ass out on the low in my room. I'm like, bitch, don't play my fucking grandma, you dirty ass nigga, bitch, that's my fucking grandma. He's like, oh my bad. But then I'm like, grandma, but my grandma talked about, her voice being deep and things like that. And I'm like, oh, why you bless me? Girl, what the fuck? Why I sound like this?
You
That's
sound
why I
like
couldn't be
that
a
so you
phone
can do
operator because I'll be
so that you
like,
can do other things. So
how, like, I wouldn't want to sound like that girl, Michelle, whatever her name is. I wouldn't want her,
Misha,
Michelle, whatever her motherfucking name is. I wouldn't want to sound like her because she sounds like a toddler. And that's just ridiculous. You're
Yeah,
that
her
way
big of
voice
an
too
is
age.
childish.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to be childish. I want to be like Shania Lathan. Oh, I love her bald head ass. I like her.
She ain't no
Girl, I
bald
think she
headed
grew
no
her hair
more.
back. Now you talking about
Yeah,
bald head.
that's Jada Pickett.
I don't want to be nothing like that bitch. That bitch is psycho.
She want to be Tupac so bad.
Girl,
Lord have
she wanna
mercy,
make
Jesus.
Will smell. She wanna make Will feel this small. She gotta be a man eater. Like she a man eater. Ronald. I'm
I
wrong with
think
that
That's what I'm
I
gonna
change.
think she
do.
got mental
That's what I'm gonna
issues.
start doing. When niggas start making me feel a certain way, I'm gonna just send them a picture of Jada Pinkett. Now, if you
And
wanna
they
Tell
play
gonna
them
with
I'm
be
me,
gonna
if you
play
sending
you
want
in
to,
face.
pictures.
you play with me if you want to.
How do you overcome your insecurities in certain situations? Like, have insecurities, well, it's a two-part question. Have insecurities ever played a part in a relationship ending? And if so, what happened?
I think definitely in the last situation, it definitely played a part in it. Well, not the last situation with that
If
situation.
I'm insecure, it's because you made me this way.
And that was
Yeah.
facts though. I mean, it was facts to a certain extent because, like Cat Williams said, "Bitch, it's esteem of yourself. Bitch ain't got shit to do with me." But
It doesn't have anything to
at
do
the
with you, but
same
as my man,
time,
you supposed to want to build me up, not tear me down.
right,
I
right.
I
So
think
that's
because I'm an open book, and I tell the person,
I
I've
was
been
just gonna
through
say
X,
that.
Y, and Z. The motherfucker turn around and do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, F, G right back. So then I feel like that,
Shit, they
like,
do that shit in hieroglyphics, bitch. Shit,
That's
we
why
don't
we
even
got to stop
understand.
giving these niggas the handbook.
Yeah, that's all I was just gonna say. Now I have learned that I can't tell people what I done been through. When people ask me about like my past relationship is with my kid's father. Why did that end? We know what, we was on two different paths. We decided to go two
Okay,
different
we grew
ways. And
apart.
that's
My
really the
favorite
truth.
line.
That was really the truth. He decided he wanted to go away, and that he was, on his own journey. And I didn't fault him for that. When I look back on it, he was going through something that I just didn't understand because I haven't went through that yet. And maybe when I do go through that, I'll be able to understand, like, what, this what Elijah was, going through. Hopefully I don't be like manic like he was, but we decided to go our separate ways. That's my story now. We decided to go our separate ways, differences. That's it.
Okay,
I'm not
because
telling you
I
shit.
don't even
point
ask
Nothing.
blank
people
period.
about their past situationships. I don't care. We here now, so I'm learning who you are now. Because obviously you're not the same person then. So what do I
Hmm.
care about your past? We finna work on the now. What? How were you today? I don't even care about who you was then.
Because who I was then is not who I am now.
Okay,
Like,
I already dealt with that situation. Don't even worry about why that ended, because you're not gonna get the cheat codes to try to figure me out with that. It ain't even work like that.
mm-hmm.
At all.
Then be trying to play it against you. We ain't doing none of that. You gonna get with it how it is right now and figure me out now who I am now, because every day I'm changing. So I could be Candace today and be Becky tomorrow. You don't know
Or Miss
anything.
or Miss Delulu. You never know.
Girl,
And bring my
and
charger
this
down.
fuck you, okay?
I realized that with my insecurities, I have to deal with them, and it's like something that's been resonated in my soul, like like not even since the passing of my kid's father. It's like since the passing of him, the urge has just gotten stronger that, in order for me to be who I need to be, I gotta let certain things go, and I'm scared of that. My insecurities is holding me back. Like, do I really want that? But it's the
Are you
urge is getting
scared of
so.
change?
It ain't that I'm scared of change. You know what? That could be that too. It could be that I am scared of change. I'm scared of the unknown. I don't like to not know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't like that. I don't like, you got to tell me from point A to Z every little detail, and don't miss a detail, because if you miss a detail, then now it leaves room for something else to happen. See, that's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So now with my insecurities, I feel like I can't now with what I'm going through, I cannot let my insecurities hold me back. Like the opportunity with, the CTA, like I'm worried about that. I'm worried about child care, and I'm like, you know what, something that we can't worry about that. We'll
You
deal
just
with
gotta
that
figure it
Yeah,
out
you
as you
got you gotta do
go.
what you gotta
as
do.
we go. But
Yeah.
my insecurities, I promise you,
I wouldn't
will
even
stop me.
say that. I would say that you content. You done got into a place where you
Comfortable.
content and comfortable. Even though you want to change your situation, you still content with what's going on because it's easy for you.
And I think that's
Change
a
Easy,
lot of
sometimes
easy.
I think
change
that's a
might
lot
be
of our
might
issues.
might be a little hard for you, and you be like, And I'm saying right here because this easier.
It ain't even that. It's that I feel that I don't have no one to count on when it comes to certain things. Like, I have people to count on when it comes to certain things, but when it really comes down to it, now that I am by myself, far as parenting with my kids, I can't really, lean on nobody to say I need help with this when it comes to my kids, because these are my kids. So it's holding. I feel like if I don't do certain things, it's because I feel like I wouldn't have the help going forward. Because one thing about it, these are my kids. I have to take care of them at the end of the day. And family ain't what it used to be when I was a child.
Mhm.
I don't have that
Girl,
Mhm.
help. I
I
can't
almost
just
just
tell
slapped
them
that bottle, baby. Cause
to
you just
just,
hit
Mhm.
it. You just preached that thing.
to get my kids. So I have missed opportunities because I'm worried about, what's gonna happen with my kids. I'm insecure. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna be good at it? I'm just worried about so much because it's like, damn, I don't have the help. When my kid's daddy was here, I really didn't have the help because we was going through whatever he was going through. We was being petty to each other. But now that I don't have that, I'm more insecure now about the future of myself because it's like, how can I even move forward? Like, I'm scared to move forward because who's gonna be really here to help me with my kids? People can
That's
say
yeah.
that they'll be here to help me with my kids, but at the end of the day, I know how people think because I know how I think when it comes to certain things. These are my kids.
Yeah, but you can't have that mindset either, though. Not to
Once you
be
show me your
not to
eggs
be
once,
the church
that's it.
woman, but sometimes you gotta step out on faith though, and take
Hell
that
no.
leap of
I
faith.
tried to. No, I
I
tried to
tried to
step
step
on
out
in
on
that
face, and
that
face
phase.
smacked me right in my motherfucking head.
Right
Said,
in my motherfucking head. Cause the same motherfuckers, yeah, I'll do it. Just call me.
No, I'm
I'll do it
saying you
anytime.
ain't gotta depend on nobody. Just you gotta go into a situation, even if you don't have no help, that might be what you need to not have no help, and then some people see you struggling and then come along and do what they need, whatever they feel like they can do for you in
That's
that
what the
moment.
fuck
easier
does it
said.
take for
That's
you to see
easier than
that?
said than
I'm saying
done.
it don't never be. It's never gonna be family. It's never gonna be the people that you think on pull up
That
they
you supposed
bootstraps
to
and be like,
count
I got
on.
you. That's gonna get it out the mud with you. It's never gonna be those people. It's gonna be some people that ain't known you from a can of paint.
Girl,
That's gonna
preach
be the
on that
ones to be your
too.
biggest supporters. That's gonna be that help you.
That's why I'm taking this opportunity. I'm not gonna let this opportunity pass me. As much as I'm worried and I'm like, man, what the future may hold for me. I'm not gonna let my insecurities overpower, the positive thoughts and things like that. I'm gonna try to shut those things out. So I'm keep going because my man was telling me don't even do the test, something that because who gonna keep these motherfucking kids when you get that schedule and it's all over the place? What you gonna do? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. And baby, when it come down to it, the ring camera's gonna come in handy. Okay, go get your juice then. The fuck, like I be trying to understand why the fuck I ain't. Ooh-wee. Shit, maybe he thought I was a better fit. Don't know. Pissing me off.
Girl, for real. That's all it be. You just gotta take a leap of faith and go ahead and do what you got to
This is
do.
my leap of faith. My leap of faith started when we go back to college. I'm already doing that, but I'm insecure in that because I don't like I can't do the
Mm-hmm.
online shit. It's really irritating me because I'm not really learning. I'm just going through the
Jeez.
shit, doing the work. But if I was in school, it'd be, different. But maybe it's just on me to take it serious. I'm taking it serious, but it's like I can't learn by reading this book. I don't understand what the fuck they talking about. Can you break it down?
Right. I mean, that's different too. Sometimes you need that one on one where you could use it in a classroom environment. The teacher I could call on the teacher and be like, "Look, I don't understand this. I need some help."
Well, I ain't calling on nobody because I dropped all my classes, so I don't give a fuck. Call me in January. Talk to me then. Maybe I will be up to talk. Until now, yeah, no. I really just I overdid myself. I overdid this. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was. I learned
Well,
a
it's
lesson
a
was learned
trial.
today.
It's a trial and error. Like
Oh baby, it was an error.
You tried it, you took a page, now you know you can't do it. So you gotta go back
Nope,
and you gotta
can't
reroute.
do it. I had to learn that, Meg. It's so crazy you say that. Like it was trial and error. You had to learn what you can and can't do. Like when we were just speaking earlier about how society and social media just makes us even more a little insecure. I look maybe I felt like I took on more than what I can handle because I felt like a said person can do it. Why can't I? But then I had to
I
realize
do
that person
that.
to me is different. I
I do that
cannot
all the
Uh-huh.
time.
handle all of that.
I do that all the time. I watch my sister take care of 3 kids, work full time, and still go back to school and do her masters. So, bitch, why you can't sit up here and get your bachelor's like your sister did it? But I gotta remember, I'm not my sister, and I don't have the same support my sister had. Like she had an in-house man. I have an active baby daddy. He his work schedule don't work with my schedule, and both our parents are gone. They had her parents and his to come and help, and I
Mm.
was there, the older sibling. So it's like it's we in two different circumstances. So I gotta remember there's other variables in play that you don't have. So you
Hmm.
can't compare your circumstances
Right,
to
and
somebody
then
else.
we
I had
always
to learn
tend to
that.
look at other people's situation and be like, well, and compare ourselves to other people, and that's what we kind of mess up too at. Because sometimes I be like, you know what, my best friend is really patient, and I just really wish I
I'm not
had
patient,
her
Candace,
her
because if I
patience.
wasn't scared to go to jail or hell, I'm not patient. I'm
I
I'm
must
I'm
not
not
be
patient.
scared
I
then.
just it just doesn't bother me because in my sick mind, I don't give a fuck. That's child ass. I'm an adult already. You got to get to me. You got to get here. I don't.
I think another insecurity stemmed from growing up. I got compared a lot to my sister. Like my
That's
parents always
bad.
said,
That
like, Shauna doing this, Shauna is this, she got this, she got this, she got this, she got, and I felt like that always made me wanted to rebel more and to be the complete opposite of her. Even though my
Mm,
sister is an amazing woman, I will never take that from an amazing woman. It has done a lot. We two different people, two
mm.
different paths. We had two different things going on at the time. My goals and achievements were not hers, and vice versa. So I feel like I should never have been compared to what she has already done.
right.
That's got to be hard.
It was,
That
but
that's
shit.
got to be hard to like. I feel like our parents didn't really realize the things that they were saying to us in the moment,
And still don't.
and still don't.
Like they didn't understand the things that y'all was trying to say to help and build and uplift us and motivate us was the same things that was hurting us.
It's
Cause we
not
was
what you
like
say, it's how you say it.
I feel like you shouldn't compare this. I had to realize that I had seen a video about parent. The man was talking about when you parenting your kids, you cannot say to your kids, "Well, she doing that. Why you ain't doing that?" I had to stop that because I'd be like, Elijah, why you not cleaning up? Your sister, she always fucking clean up. You're just lazy. Like, why you not doing it? Your sister doing this. But I had to realize that she just learned a little different from him, and she learned a little quicker than him because she had him to emulate from. So she got
Mhm.
all her shit
Mhm.
from him. Elijah didn't have anybody to look up to or whatever the case may
Mhm.
be. He just had me and his dad or whatever. So he may be a little behind her, and it used to
Yeah.
frustrate me. I'm like, you're the oldest. Why you not doing it? Like your sister? She doing it, and I had to stop that because he is his own person. He gonna learn at his own pace, his own speed, and he just really don't give a fuck. So I was just like,
You know what's crazy? Even at this big old age now, I just love that word. But
because it's big old.
even at this big old age now, I still get the comparisons of how my other siblings are with their kids versus how I am with mine.
Whew,
The comparison be wild, and then people will sit there and be like, it's already crazy because as a parent, most parents already feel like they're not doing enough for their kids. But when other people point out, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing X, Y, and Z, don't kick me, and I'm already kicking myself down.
Okay, because you don't know what I'm struggling, what I'm doing, and why you worry about what I'm doing with my child.
Love y'all.
If you
Who
feel like I should be doing something more, then why don't you do it?
help me?
Oh yeah, help me free up my time. Like I hate when a bitch count my pockets, count what I'm doing. My kid, don't worry about what I'm
Paige,
doing
give me
for
that
my
bottle,
child.
baby, cause she up here. She done said she done touched the head of nerve.
Can we toast on that one right there?
Hold on,
Can we please?
And
hold
I
on,
got my nails done.
hold
Hey,
on, cause baby, what?
like don't like like I don't even bring this up. Like my kid's daddy used to just swear.
Girl,
I had it all. He just swear that his baby mama was balling out of control. He only felt like that because he knew when it came to saving money, I can save money. Or maybe he snooped in my
No.
motherfucking bank
Good
accounts
night.
and saw my bank account. I don't
Love
know.
you. Good night.
But he felt like he can count my
Good night.
pockets when it came to certain shit. And I used to be like, bro, I don't have the money that you think I have. Stop counting my check. I have bills and responsibilities. Stop adding and subtracting and deducting taxes and state and federal. And stop doing that. You don't know what I make. Bitch, I ain't going to work for 3 days. You don't know what my check is. Don't do that. You don't know what I have to spend my money on.
girl, you keep preaching like this, and I'm be drunk.
Okay, cause baby.
No, because I hate when the motherfucker like, where your money go? Why are you worried about it?
But don't worry about my money. Worry about the money that you ain't
Yeah.
can't get.
I'll be back. I gotta go take a lap around the table.
Because while you count my motherfucking pockets and what I'm doing and ain't doing, you ain't did a goddamn thing at all.
You ain't doing shit because you counting my pockets.
Instead of counting mine, go count towards that somebody's job. Stop playing with me. See, don't. Please don't get change the subject because it's gonna fire me up now. Don't do
Is you
it,
secure
Baby,
or
I'm
no?
already fired
you
I'm
triggering
just
me.
saying because
You
people tend to
triggering me.
people tend to do that when it comes to like parents and shit like that. They tend to look at, other people's kids and what they do with their kids and don't worry what I would do. My kids might not like that fucking shit. And I don't want to do that shit.
up. And
What
and
I
and,
spend my
and
money
even
on
if
is my money.
right, and even if they eat, they them kids doing that and all that other stuff. Don't try to compare it because that's probably something I'm already beat myself up about. I probably want to do something like that with my kid, and it just so happens kind of was due.
Okay, like we all out here struggling. Don't worry what I'm doing with my kids. I'm making memory with my kids that people don't know nothing about. I don't have to post it or show it. I always got to spend money to make memories with your fucking kids. And when people be like,
Okay.
"Oh,
Whether we
you
sitting
don't
in the
take your
house
kids nowhere," you ain't,
in a
bitch. Don't
damn
worry about what the fuck
circle.
I'm taking my kids. My baby they used to have that shit bad. He used to
No.
have that shit bad. Where you, boy, don't
Get
worry
in
about
your
what the fuck I'm
get
taking
in
them
your
because
bed,
I
sir.
didn't tell you I was taking them
Okay, good night.
somewhere.
Love you.
Don't mean I
Good
didn't
night.
take them
Love
nowhere.
you.
Okay.
Like I take my kids somewhere all the time. That's just what and if I got the money to do it, I will. And if I got the money to buy me a drink and not take them somewhere, you know what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy me a drink and next week I'll take them out.
Amen. A fucking
They
man.
ain't hurting for shit. If they is, you buy it.
Maybe first of all, when
If
they
my
got
daughter need her hair
clothes
done,
on,
you get it done.
when they got clothes on their back, shoes on their feet, food, snacks, cookies, cakes, and whatever else, the necessities, the things that really matter, baby, all that other extra stuff that you talking about that can go
It,
to
it,
hell.
it don't matter. As long as
Mhm.
I'm telling my child I love you 2, 3 times a day and showing them love and appreciation, baby, all the rest of that shit don't fucking matter. All that shit is extra. Yeah, it's nice, but I low key I do that shit for me.
For me,
For me.
it ain't for
Okay.
them. It's for me. Cause I didn't get to experience
These
this as a
motherfuckers to be
kid.
fine sitting in the house on their fucking phones. I do the other shit for me.
They be like, we going outside. Yes,
And we
come
just,
on.
I gotta
Come
go.
on.
I gotta go
I gotta
too.
give y'all something to talk about when y'all get like a teenager and tell y'all kids, come on. Huh.
Okay.
Like it's a camera following us around. Come on. We gotta go outside.
They don't get it fucking confused.
Like you're not gonna make me insecure about or make me feel some type of way because I don't do this with my kids. I don't do that with my kids. I don't have the leisure to always do that or do certain things with
Or
my kids.
make you feel insecure when you trying to have a little bit of time to yourself.
Baby,
baby.
that's one insecurity I don't have. I
I
ain't
don't
never
have
let a
that.
motherfucker make me feel bad for getting my time because you want to let me get my little time in, or do you want to be putting money on the phone to take these collect calls and have these kids full time when CPS get called? So you either let me have my little time, or you gonna have these motherfuckers for full time, and I'm gonna have all the time I want to myself. One thing I ain't never let a motherfucker make me feel bad about, because I'm gonna take some time for
Oh,
me.
somebody had tried to make me feel bad on my birthday. Ooh, because I was ready to go. You just want to go chase dick. I'm bored. I see these kids every day. I see you every day. I'm trying to go back and lay back in my hotel bed. Could you please hurry up?
Hmm.
Wait, can we get a check? I'm paying for it. Thank you. Kid, he told my kids, "Oh, baby, daddy, I love you. Let's come on, kids, cause your mama got a she rushing cause she got a nigga to lay up with. And do bye. Shit, piss me off.
Could have
Ooh,
been
piss
you,
me
but
off.
you had been playing a long time ago.
I had already had plans already. Don't try to make me feel bad. That's what he used to try to do. He tried to make me feel bad and used to say, like you are a woman, Tonton, that like you are a mother, like you need to spend your time wisely. I'm like, look, I'm a mother every fucking day. You need to get your
25
kids
fucking 8.
and not worry about what I'm doing on my off time when I don't have them. As long as I'm not exposing my kids to certain shit when they with me, don't worry about what I'm doing when they not with me.
Girl, that part, and then you know what be crazy is they expose it for you. Like, how you gonna sit up here and expose whatever I got going on in my business to my child? Like, baby,
I
what?
Don't
remember,
be questioning my motherfucking kids about what they mama be up over their door. Cause my door do be closed. And no, they couldn't get in my door. Why? Cause you know why.
Somebody rocking, knocking the
And
boots.
they hurt the
I
boots with
remember
me.
my sister husband tried to make me feel bad. Telling me you ain't never got your kids. Excuse
So
me?
Bye.
How I don't? I wake up to my kids every motherfucking day. So if I don't have my kids for a day and a half on Saturday and Sunday, baby, that's none of your business. Because I don't want to be like my sister, and I ain't no shade to be 50 some years old. So, oh, I don't never know what it feel like to have a house to myself or to sleep in the house by myself. And she ain't never felt that, never, because she's so involved and around her kids, which is her choice, her preference. That's cool. That worked for you. That don't work for me, bitch. I
you
got
ain't finna that
anxiety.
just being a mom. Fuck
No,
that.
I'm not, because at the end of the day, I was a woman before this, and one
Oh,
day these
okay, I was
motherfucking
Candace before I
kids
was his
are going
mom.
to leave. These kids are going to leave one day, and I ain't gonna be walking around
And
here
your
not
son's
knowing
gonna
what the
say
fuck to
fuck
do with
you when they get a
myself.
girlfriend.
So you, I ain't gonna be walking around this motherfucker and not knowing what to do with myself because I didn't know what to do with myself because all I did have my kids.
First of all,
No.
we not, I'm not finna be in the house. You're not finna be in my house while me and Melvin trying to do the leapfrog.
I used to tell my baby daddy, if you don't want your kids here while I'm doing the Watusi, you need to come and get them.
Baby. Okay. Long as that man ain't in the kitchen cooking no eggs and drinking the last little bit of
Okay, because
Kool-Aid.
that's
Don't
one
worry
thing I
about it.
never played about was a motherfucker even seeing my motherfucking kids. Bitch, walk in the room and walk right back out when you leave. You need to get here when they sleep and leave when they sleep. I never played those type of games anyways. Like it took me a long time to even go to sleep while a person was in my house. I stayed woke. I didn't go to sleep because bitch, I don't know. I'm gonna stay woke the whole
Because
interaction
you
that
know
I
your kids. That's why you know they tempted to come in the room. So if you
bitch,
hear,
it ain't that I
I
know my
need you.
kids. It bitch, even by my kids, I know my kids gonna get up. It's the fact of I'm a mother and I'm not gonna go
You
to
don't
sleep
put
with you in
shit,
my
and
house.
you don't put shit past nobody.
I don't put
Okay.
shit past no nigga, nobody, and I sleep light anyway. So a nigga move a pillow, I'm like, where you going? But that's how it was. With my kids. So for a person to call me out and say certain things to me, it offended me because you don't know how I'm on a nigga ass when they here. If they was here, you feel?
Okay.
So don't try to make me feel bad about certain things that I did. And I used to tell my kids, don't try to make me feel bad about having a life when you have a life. You got a big ass life.
A grand old life, bro.
Two bitches, three
Then,
bitches, four
baby,
bitches, five
it's
bitches.
even worse. So when you have to sit your kid down and explain to them, X, Y, and Z because somebody implanted in their head that your mother is a bad parent because she when you sleep, she ain't sleeping with you.
That's just so bad. That's bad. Like I that's why that's what I said about the parents, the guidance that they had. Maybe they didn't have a lot of guidance or whatever the case may be. We don't have that, so it's like when this opportunity
They
came for me with the CTA, I was look before my kid's daddy passed away. I was happy about it. I was happy. Me and him sat down. We talked about it. I let him know like I'm gonna work. Hopefully I'm gonna work for the CTA. This is what's gonna go on. This is what I need you to do. He was like, yeah, all right, cool. You gonna give me some of that CTA money, like blah blah blah, whatever. But then after that, it's like I became like my anxiety had got was it started to get the best of me because it's like, who gonna really help me with my kids? Like, can I really do this? Like, can I was doubting myself. Like, can I really do this and not be like my worry is I'm insecure about being fucked up because I never want to go back to that point where I was fucked up and ain't have nothing.
bruh, I'm buying y'all this book for Christmas. This is gonna be our Christmas gift.
What's
This
that?
my therapy. Why I don't have a therapist right now.
They said what?
But
That's the name of the book.
the shadow work journal.
I thought that was the name of the book. Why I don't have a therapist? I'm like, damn, that's an interesting name.
No, because this is
do do they got
it,
it? Is it an audio book?
No, you gotta
girl,
write
no,
it.
you gotta really like do the work, G. Like for real.
Oh,
Like I've been really doing the work.
Oh yeah,
okay.
what you was reading to me, like that's listen.
Yeah.
I thought about that book when we had got off the phone. I thought about some of the questions that you answered, and it's like with me, my insecurities be when you was talking about it. It be like how some shit it be smooth on the surface, but when you dig that shit up, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
It resonates
Yeah,
with the
like
shit in you that you
you
didn't even
really
want to bring up
gotta
again.
you
You
really
know.
gotta go back and reflect on certain things because our mind will trick us and we'll put stuff in the back of our mind so what we don't think about certain things. So we'd be like, I don't want to deal with that right now. So it's way in the back of our mind until something come up and trigger us and now you feeling those same feelings that you had in the beginning with that one situation. You be like, where the fuck did this come from? But you can't figure it out because you in the buried it so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, we ain't not finna have no therapy session here tonight.
Girl, it feel like you know what I feel like. I really feel like my moment is gonna come, and the feeling that I feel like I'm gonna get is when you feel like you sick and you gotta throw up, and everything just come out, and you feel better
Been there, done that.
afterwards.
And you know what's crazy? That's gonna be the most therapeutic moment for you.
And I'm
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
I'm looking, I'm feeling the moment, I'm seeing that moment. I got the feeling of how I think I'm gonna feel in that moment, and I'm ready for that moment. I told myself like whatever that moment may look like, or whoever may need to get removed out of my life, you know what, God, just remove them. I don't give a fuck, friend, family, nigga, bitch, dog, hell. It's these motherfucking kids. Send them with their grandma. Cause they be getting
Not the kids.
grew up. Cause they the devil sent people to work on them. It be them
Girl,
fucking kids.
you was on my path to life.
It be them kids. See how they come bothering me? Ain't nothing in her eye.
Hey, chocolate girl.
Hi, Chocolate Megan.
Hey, chicken mama.
Are you gonna be sick?
Huh?
Are you sick? Got a test to take tomorrow. You gotta go to school.
Hell no, you better go get her ass some emergency.
No, she got
I'm.
her child
Baby
tomorrow.
bad. A
Oh, Bertie comes
mug
out
was
of the
in there
pasta.
coughing and choking one morning. Talking about, it just hurt in my throat and it's making my nose stop stuff.
Go get
I
him. Go
felt
get
him. I said it felt like he got a little fever. I gave him some ibuprofen. He was up 5 minutes later. Like,
That's that
yep, you're
emergency.
going. You're out of here.
Shit, that gave me one of them beer packets, and next
You're
morning I'll be
out of
good to
here.
go. Let's go, school we
Bye,
go.
Candace.
Hey, chicken mama.
I said bye, Candace.
Dang, bye.
She was saying back because I told them because we had like a little powwow in the car yesterday, and I told them like we already going through enough. I'm not taking away what y'all going through, but in order for this to work, I need cooperation. If I don't get cooperation, I'm finna start slamming heads to the wall. And I don't give a fuck what happened afterwards. I got some cooperation. I got some cooperation after that. So
Mommy, Grandma told me that she said, if you don't listen, I'm gonna slam your wall through the head.
okay, don't.
She got
She
a
got a
cold best
sword.
friend. She said, I
Come,
can hear
come
it.
get one of these emergency packets, something, and she'll be good in the morning.
Okay.
See, like
You hear
I'm
me,
finna tell,
friend?
I'm finna spill some tea to y'all right now, right? This
Okay,
this this was tea with Becky, so I can spill my own tea. I'm gonna spill the tea. So a motherfucker just felt like I didn't feed my kid. Felt like, oh, you want to be on live, you want to kick with all your friends and everything, and you don't want to tend to your child. My child just made him some noodles. He ain't make them how he wanted to make them, so he told him they was nasty. A motherfucker done went and sent him some food here. So I'm supposed to go above and beyond because you didn't cook your noodles right.
I had to learn
and
that as
and,
a parent,
and,
best
and,
friend.
and because
I
you
ain't gotta
didn't
cook a
you
full course meal every day. We gonna eat what I cook. I don't give a fuck if it's chicken nuggets.
but still though you've been here since 6 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. I told you I'm getting on the podcast. I'm doing what's tea with Becky. Finish your homework. You taking 30 years to finish your homework when you could have get your homework in 10 minutes, got it done with Nova with, and now you want to wait till it's time to lay down and say you hungry, baby. If that was my mama, Deborah would have told my ass I'm going to bed hungry.
Hmm.
But a motherfucker
That's part, and
a motherfucker
it's
want to make it
partly.
seem like I'm not doing my part as a. I'm telling y'all, I'm really sitting up here trying not to spaz, and it's very hard. It's very hard.
It's partly our fault. We give these kids so many damn options and opportunities
No,
because
no, no.
I ain't had them when I was growing up.
It ain't even that, Megan. It's when you got other people that want to be third party parents.
Girl, well, I mean, I know your situation, but what I do is block a motherfucker real quick
I
because you're
can't
not
block.
gonna
I
shit.
can't. Baby.
I said I understand your situation, but the motherfucker
Ooh.
always be trying to tell me you don't need to be doing that with your kids. You don't need to say that with baby block because unless you finna come take care of these kids, don't tell me what to do with my kids. Don't tell nobody how to raise their kids.
Motherfucker just Uber this kid some McDonald's.
Okay, that's on you.
That's on you.
Don't expect me to do that. But if
But
you
my
want to take your time out and do that shit, by all means, that's fine. But I am not doing that.
But you're not gonna try to sit up here and badmouth me. Let me see that ball tongue from that.
Girl, cause I'm heated. I'm on 10. I'm pissed off. My baby didn't even hear, and I'm mad at him. I'm heated.
Girl, this bottle ain't even have a dent in here like this.
Girl, my daughter gonna say, "Mommy, ain't this the bottle that you normally get?" She pick up that big ass bottle right there. I
Baby,
was
this
embarrassed at Benny's like,
this bottle
always
ain't have
is.
no dent in here like this.
It's
Nah,
always is,
baby,
honey.
I gotta be cool on the Taylor Port Jr. over here. I ain't got no time to even
Girl,
keep
I never
drinking.
want to drink that. I don't want to drink that at all.
Come out from me, because I'm definitely feeling ways.
Cause great to have you cussing out everybody.
And I'm trying not to. I'm really trying to stay safe.
Cause
I
I hate
really
to have to
am.
unblock my baby daddy and his mama and give them a piece of my motherfucking mind tonight, and block them again.
I am. Just no.
Who child was that?
Candace, mine sweet.
Man's in the bed. Cause
What
I
did you
told them
weigh?
this is my third time saying it. Y'all know what the fourth time
Okay,
finna
go
look
ahead.
like.
I realized today I can't be a gentle parent or a gentle co-parent because all three of their ass had to play with me.
Do you not be? I
Don't
really
you
be
think that?
trying.
Don't you think that like the baby daddy
Like
be
I
with the
don't.
kids?
I told them, Audie, I said, y'all, I really don't want to be like this. Y'all make me cuss y'all out, threaten y'all, and DeMichael kick your ass out my house because y'all like to play with me. Why play with me? Me.
All I'm doing is trying to stay safe. That's it.
I'm just trying to make
I'm
sure that
stay
my kids
sane.
don't be
I'm trying to make it to the
parentless.
glory.
Y'all causing your own childhood traumas around this motherfucker. Shit.
My God. I said that shit
Yeah.
yesterday. I said that yesterday.
What the fuck?
Why I say that yesterday, Meg? Y'all causing y'all self to go through shit. Cause
Y'all ain't even gotta go through this shit. Say it nicely once. Alright, y'all ain't hear me, can y'all? No. Alright, now go fucking do it if I beat the fucking out of y'all. Like, stop playing with me.
Okay.
then, like 2 days later, mommy, I just want to let you know that me. Oh, this is what my kid said. That me and my sister, we feel like you're not a mean mommy, but sometimes you're a mean mommy. And I said, you know what? And sometimes you just get on my fucking nerve.
And I'm
Hmm.
like, and sometimes you just an ain't shit ass kid.
And I'll be like, sometimes fuck you.
In my head, and Lord, this is just the dark human in me. When he had when said person said that to me, in my mind, I was gonna say, well, God took the wrong motherfucker to glory, didn't he? I said, Tontonette, bag up, bag up. I said, you know what? You get on my motherfucking nerve. That's all I had to say. Because that's what I was finna say. Because I'm a mean mommy then.
But see, but you know when you got that third party parent, your kid be trying to play. These kids ain't as slow as we was. Like we wouldn't never said no goofy ass shit or did certain shit to our parents back then, like these kids do to us now.
Hell no. We got our fucking ass beat.
On
And
my
with
kids.
a third party parent, they all of I began testing and trying, and I promise you, I'm really trying to make it to the glory.
But
But
it's
it's
so
looking
crazy.
like I'm going to hell.
Baby, you going to hell for some other reasons. They got shit to do with your fucking parenting.
First of all, I repented for those things, and I'm gonna repent tonight.
Get in the bed.
Anywho, but I just feel like household growing up, my mama didn't even have to say nothing. All my mom had to do was give me a look. Like there was no repeating, saying it. I
Baby,
already
Deborah ain't
knew.
even play with me like that.
I
I
already
knew
knew
better.
before the shit even
Girl,
happened.
Miss
I
Hodges
knew.
had to say it once. She had to look. And
First
I
of
was like,
all,
That's
our
it. The
parents,
look
our parents were so smooth. Your friend wouldn't even say nothing.
on my
Your friend knew
kids.
better.
baby, I didn't play with your grandma or your mama, baby. You know what, Kenny?
First of
Bye.
all, baby, I ain't even played Miss Hodges. Miss Hodges told us to get away from the door. Miss Molly ain't come her ass outside. I went downstairs to the first floor. Rob, what you doing? Miss Molly can't come outside.
And don't knock on my door.
And oh, that don't
And
knock on
don't
my
call my
door.
phone.
Hmm.
Baby, what?
My
I
I
friend
be
used
used
to
to
have,
tell
so
me,
embarrassed.
I just
and
wait for you to call me.
I
Yeah, you
didn't.
do that.
I ain't knock on the door for the rest of the day. I ain't call. I used to just wait till best friend you at the window.
I
I just talked to her through the window, Megan. That's how
come on,
bad it was.
I come outside. Babe. That's so sick. I'm gonna tell my grandma about herself. You really damn mean. I'm gonna tell her
Kids
that.
And you
nowadays,
and you know what's crazy? Miss Hodges is nothing like that now. She's
No.
so
they never
sweet.
like that when they get
She
old.
cool. She cool now.
Boy, she told my motherfucker so I could talk to you the way I see fit, motherfucker. I
I was
was
gonna
like,
say
But
I
I'm
don't know
saying
about
that
that because
when I see Miss
she
Hodges,
was
we have a good
reading
old Kiki now.
she was reading Eliza her rights on Sunday. I said, "Oh, Pina, who she talking to?" Eliza. I said, "Ooh."
baby, she don't play with their ass. She said that's why I don't watch their ass.
But I'm saying now, as we done got older, I can have a good old Kiki with your grandma now.
Yeah,
We be having a good
cause
old Kiki. She get to asking questions and asking how such and such doing. And I be like, girl, let me tell you, Miss Hodges.
Girl,
right, cause
let
y'all
me
sit up and
tell you,
gossip.
Miss
Girl need
Hodges.
to sit up and gossip.
She my girl now. We cool. We like it.
Okay, because back then I be like, damn, why am I so motherfucking mean?
And you know what's so crazy? I don't really think my grandma was as mean
Yeah.
as we thought she was. She was just old. She's still mean though, cause she don't let us come in her house. She will tell us we can't come in. Just don't open the door for us. Like she told me and my kids can't come back.
Oh, not
She
you
put us
got
out.
kicked out of two houses
Yeah,
now.
no, we had got put out. She had put us out and everything.
Oh, man.
But then she like called my mom like, why Miss Molly ain't been over here? I said, then you put us out? You said we ain't gotta come back, so I ain't coming back.
Girl, what?
Hmm.
My grandma had put me and my kids out 1 year, and I ain't go over there for a whole month. And
Girl,
she called
remember
my mom.
she wouldn't even let me use the bathroom during COVID, girl.
Oh, bitch, you couldn't step a bitch. Don't touch the door now. She told my ass I'm older. Y'all want to kill
Hey, she was like, the daddy out Friday. What you gotta do? Number one, number two. I'm like, all
me.
I
She
gotta do is
told my
pee.
ass,
No.
why you here? I was like, I'm coming. You ain't gotta see me. You can call me. I'm old. You want to kill me? Girl, my 6'2" sense of humor had almost kicked him. I'm like, no, Commander.
You almost had told her thing too.
Girl, I almost told you already said you old. So what the fuck me get? What the fuck I'm doing?
Baby, you already put yourself in the graveyard, not me.
Okay, girl,
You
glorious.
already got one foot
Glory,
here.
glory, glory.
Me being here ain't gonna change nothing for you.
Good
Hello.
Lord.
I might have a
Y'all,
cough one day, and she told my
we
ass, get out.
no, for real, y'all, we've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
We gonna take this conversation to the group chat.
Cause we ain't here doing nothing but talking to ourselves anyway. Shit.
Dang, girl, you ain't have to leave like that. Anyway, this
Damn. I
has
ain't even
been
did
another.
my exit.
Okay, come and Megan, tell the people this has been another episode of What's See with Becky. We're gonna catch y'all next week and bye.
Bye.